Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. No team means more to a city than the Packers to Green Bay, and this was the scene a few moments ago as the green and gold made their way out of the historic tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Jadon Mickens now from his end zone. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
At their own 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, it's Brady. Right side, that's complete to Gronkowski. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's 2nd down now.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. Looking for Gronkowski, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Josh Jackson. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing. But to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. He got 29 yards that time. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They need about the length of the football here on 1st and goal. Rodgers with a keeper, and he'll get it. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out, and the Packers have taken the early lead.
Instead of having to play follow the leader there, the leader led.
I like that. And he likes that, doesn't he? 1st and goal, let me do the job.
Because you know when he falls into the end zone after falling behind those big guys who pushed up front, that's a pretty good celebration, isn't it?
Gives him a little street cred in the locker room, too, doesn't it?
Street cred, and then when they go out to dinner afterwards, he's still picking up the check.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I'm hearing my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Shotgun now for Brady. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Brady now to throw. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. And he is going to have a Bucs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And that is incomplete.
And I
I'm playing your cousin right now.
Looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding?
You got it.
Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as
You
penalties.
playing on 6 minutes?
Here's second
What's
and
an
10.
extra minute? You can send it. You send it. You send your game invite out.
Carry for Giovanni Bernard. And he's dropped right at the 40.
I know your cousin down 7-0 right now.
Two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive
He can't beat you.
because you want to try
He a
to
bot
defend
nigga.
third down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Now your cousin ain't nobody. Shows like a bot to me.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Over the middle, he finds Godwin complete. And he's brought down, but not before picking up the first with a very effective stiff arm. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. Two first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Now Brady. On the screen, Bernard. Oh, good move. Well, they'll get him down after a pickup of
He got to run screens in the first quarter. I know he a bot nigga now.
Passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and
Fuck.
I think it works a couple of ways
I know
this
football,
team
nigga.
because, number one, you throw
He
the
trying to
short
loosen
game
up
until
that
they
pressure.
stop. You keep throwing it, and occasionally
We coming,
you
though.
tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots.
Out of bounds. He a bot nigga.
Brady is incomplete.
He don't even know how to fucking throw yet.
And it's 3rd and short.
I don't know about you, but I wanted to reach
Now I'm gonna take this motherfucker now.
myself. That thing floated forever up there. I think that threw off the timing of the receiver. That's why he couldn't get his feet down even though he caught the ball.
Yo. Huh?
Think you come in?
Nah.
He does have the first down. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheet,
smacked all my Rolos. Throw them in the
getting
gap.
a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a
good,
first down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big time play.
Don't fuck with me. Tell him don't fuck with me. I'm gonna take that motherfucker.
You heard me, Pico?
Huh?
I'm finna go to the store, give me some blood.
Gotcha.
Brady gonna throw.
Come here, let me rub on something.
Enough to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on the side, does it?
Now the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
So Brady in the box need to work a little magic. 3rd and long after that last sack. To throw, it's Brady. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. They get 13, but it's not nearly enough. And it'll be 4th down. Succop's kick is good.
Now you better scratch me.
But still trailing, it's 7-3. So the 3 points.
I ain't even opened up the shit yet. Wait till I open it up in the second half. He gonna be like, wow.
You're happy to take him.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Rodgers going to throw.
I hit the wrong button.
That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jamel Dean.
I hit the wrong button.
It's a pick six.
I hit the wrong fucking button.
For a Buccaneer TD.
It goes
He think he on too. I hit the wrong fucking button.
That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Extra point up and good by Suckup. And the lead is now 10-7. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And Hill will opt for the touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Now Rodgers to try again after the pick six. Open man left side. It's the tight end Tunyon. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Adams hauling it in from Rodgers. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. First carry now for A.J. Dillon. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 10-7 our score after one right here on EA Sports. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. Leaves them with 3rd and just a yard. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's going to have a Packers first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. It's caught by Funchess. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
On 2nd down now. It's Jones. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. To throw is Rodgers. That's going to be caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. Jones. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. So stuffed from the 2, now what?
You know me pretty well. What do you think I want here?
Play action?
Definitely. Let him get outside and create. And if he has to run it, he has a little bit more space.
Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Throwing now is Rodgers. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. JPP cruising in for the sack that time. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Here's Jones. And he'll get this awfully close to a first down. Boy, that's going to be a razor-thin measurement, but I don't think he got there. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. They're not going to kick it. A chip shot, but they're going for it down 3 on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. Touchdown! Mercedes Lewis. Fine work there on the touchdown run. And once again, the Packers, they're back out in front.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run, and he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Jadon Mickens now from his end zone. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. From the 27, Brady. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Now Brady. Throw right side, taken in by Godwin. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Brady finding Godwin there for a Buccaneer first.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Here's Brady. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Josh Jackson. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? And Ndamukong Suh makes the tackle. Funches has it complete. And some room to run now. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Give them 32 yards as we inch our way to the 2-minute warning. For the defense, the problem wasn't so much that they let him catch that drag route. It's that they had nobody around him after the catch.
As you well know, when they make the catch, you have to make the tackle on the spot. Those yards after catch are the yards that kill a defense because it keeps drives alive.
And he's going to get it inside the 10 to the 7-yard line. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. A give to Jones. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up 1st and goal.
Not too many more ideal situations in 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
Defense really sold out there to stop the run. Understandable down near the goal line. Now on 2nd down, you have to wonder, might we see play action here? And a flip right over the top.
And it's a Packers touchdown. Devin Funches. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Packers add 6 to their lead.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half. And now to give us momentum going into the 2nd half. Give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. He's got it complete to Gronkowski. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. 7 yards the pickup there. Throwing again on 2nd down. Brady. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch.
I think this defense was still trying to recover from that last play, so you wonder if they were ready for this one. You have to imagine their defensive coaches are yelling at them to get focused, because if they don't, more plays like that will result in giving up points.
A gain of 9 there sets up 2nd and goal. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? And Brady will sneak it, and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Tom Brady, as the first half is winding down. And the Bucs are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point put through by Succop, and the lead is down to a field goal. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. The return man is Hill. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And they may just be content to take this 3-point lead and head into the locker room. On 1st down, Rodgers. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
Certainly feels like the classic second guess, but let's be honest about it. They had a chance going to halftime with the lead, Why did they take a chance with a throw there? I don't understand that.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. And now this defense has to try to protect that lead going into the locker room. And Suckup will put this one right through. But hang on, a flag is down. Now, if it's on the defense, they might decline it and take the points. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Fitting for what's been a tight ball game. We're all even at 20 now as the kick's away. Returning it, Hill. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. A final shot before half for Rodgers. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
With both of these offenses having their way, it's not likely they'll need to be doing a whole lot at halftime. But the defenses are definitely in need of some adjusting. And for the call of the second half, let's go back out to Brandon and Charles.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Goin. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably...
And he coughed it up, and it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And the return will stop right around the 25. And that, Charles, you'd have to think a pretty avoidable mistake.
You're exactly right about that, partner, because it all comes down to covering up the football. Look, turnovers are going to happen. They're inevitable. But in a tie game in the third quarter, those turnovers can change the tide of the ball game. And now it's up to their defense to try and bail them out. Got to take care of the rock.
And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Bernard. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
That's an excellent stop right there here in this tie game. They're doing their best to hold the fort and at least force a field goal attempt.
Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. Brady. Throwing left side, he's got Gronk, complete. And in for the Buccaneers, touchdown. Tom Brady to his old Patriot pal, Rob Gronkowski. And the Bucs capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Extra point up and good by Suckup. And they will take a 7-point lead. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. The dangerous Hill now to return. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
You always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Not much there, only a yard.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
To throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And it's a pick six. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction, excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they gave up the pick six, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful, because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
Fifth catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. Now Rodgers. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Green Bay, Wisconsin is the spot. Third quarter inside Lambeau. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. And again, it's Rodgers. And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. Vita Vea breaking through to get the sack.
It seemed like he kept going through those progressions, and I thought he might dump that underneath, but he couldn't get rid of the football in time.
And I have to wonder if he was thinking while he was back there, I wish there were a lot less progressions on this play, just someone that I can dump the ball to and get it out of my hands.
Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. Throwing is Rodgers. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
So 1 first down on that drive, and that's it. Forced to take the deep shot on 3rd down and couldn't hit it. Now they have to punt this one away.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. The Packers go for it. Rodgers. He hits Adams complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. Rodgers now on 1st down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Levante David.
Hey, let's go. Interception.
With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Brady. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and trying not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
To throw on 2nd and 10, Brady. Space to run past the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Brady gives this one off to Jones. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. On 2nd and 11 now. Brady getting it out wide here to Bernard.
It'll be a pickup of just 2, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Left side here, that's complete to Godwin. And the tackle made at the 13. He is well short of the first. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. Succop's kick is good. And that'll push the lead up to 17. So that one is his 3rd of the game. Now, if you're wondering, that's only halfway to his career high as he once had 6 field goals.
Brandon, but 6? Let's hope we don't get that again, please. Can we see a few touchdowns here and there?
That'd be nice. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
52 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. From the 41, Rodgers. And that one knocked away and incomplete. Nice job defensively on what will be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Back now at Lambeau. The Packers on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. The give is to Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer 1st down. They'll run it with Jones. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Shaquille Barrett in on the tackle. From the 45 on 2nd down, Rodgers. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one covers 29 yards, 1st down. Now Jones. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Tackle made that time by Vita Vea. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Rodgers. Flush to his right. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the 1st down marker. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
45.
On 3rd down, here's Jones. And he has the 1st down before he's tackled at the 5. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal. They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
That's a nice example of good team defense right there. Ball was snapped at the 1-yard line. They knocked him back and caused a loss. But you notice they were trying to find any type of a gap to run through. Wasn't one available, and they stuffed the play right there in the middle of the field.
This likely a must-have. 3rd and goal. Now whistles here, flag down. I think one of the Packer linemen was moving. A bad time for a false start penalty as they're backed up now for 3rd and goal.
45,
Now it's Rodgers. Caught on the slant. Touchdown. Devin Funches. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. All right, so this one not quite over yet. Back to a 2-score game, CD.
Yeah, and you've still got 4+ minutes to go, so when you think about comebacks, it's happened before. Now, it hasn't happened often, but you've got to think to yourself, let's be the next great comeback story and play this one out.
Crosby with the extra point, and the lead is trimmed down to 10. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Jadon Mickens now from his end zone. It'll be a touchback. The ball brought out to the 25 as Mickens will not return it. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Jones. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Brady's throw there complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 27 yards there, a first down.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
They'll run on first down. Bernard. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Adrian Amos up to make the tackle.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
On 2nd and 9, Brady. They'll drop this off for Bernard. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. The Bucs on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be 3rd and 6. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down. And Suckup will put this one right through. And that will stretch the lead up to 13. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
The return man is Hill. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Carlton Davis picks it, and they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber,
Hey, you can run it back. We go ahead and get to it. I gave that game to you. Get your confidence
Here we
up.
go. A gain of 3, second down.
Your
You got
ass
to
was
figure
scared of the
now after getting that
motherfucker.
turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
But I ain't gonna quit on you like you
recovering the
did to me.
football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms
All
that have
right.
ever been used, they come
All
into
right.
play for the guys
Play
on
that
offense.
playbook
Just
again. That
take care
playbook
of it,
weak as
and you've
fuck.
got a good chance of ending up
I'm gonna
winning
tell
this
you that
game.
right now.
They find some open field here. And
I'm
he
gonna
will
tell you
take
that
this all the way down to
that
the Packers
playbook
5.
weak.
Down under 2 minutes to go in this football
Okay.
game.
Now you want to talk. Now you want to talk. What happened to you the other game? All right, that's
So it's
fine.
Buccaneer
You got
football as
that.
we welcome you back. They've got it first and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided.
You
And
got
he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Ronald Jones, a
it.
40-yard touchdown run.
You got it. 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 So we finna run it back, right?
Well, it was the
All
big
right.
run that got him
You
down
set
in
it. You
position,
set
and
up.
they
You
finish
set
it
it
off
up.
one play later with a touchdown pass.
Yeah, and they've got
Quit
And it's
playing with me.
intercepted at the goal line. Kevin King with a
I'm
pick.
on that.
And now
Quit playing
nothing
with me.
but green ahead of him. He's at the 50, 30, past the 20. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Hey, you know what, Sandil? I'm gonna keep it a buck with you too. Can I keep it a buck with you? Only how niggas beat me on Madden when I'm drunk.
Started the Green Bay offense at the line. They're down big here late. I
For
don't
real.
know, you just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want?"
For real. Like, only how I get beaten Madden is when I'm drunk. And motherfuckers know this. Friday night, they won't. They want a piece of me.
Put this one behind them. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Hello.
45, 45, 45, Mike, 45. Who that? Who that? Hey, Mike. Check 49, check 49.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. And it's complete to Adams. Touchdown, Packers. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving. Extra point up and good by Crosby, and the lead is trimmed down to 10. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Fournette, a first down carry. There he goes inside the 30. And he's finally down at the 21-yard line. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. As the clock's going to start with 47 seconds to go in the fourth.
What's up, Mike?
Shit, just chilling, man.
I gave this motherfucking Cleveland nigga a game. You know when I be getting wasted, I get a nigga a game, Joe. That should be fucked up. But I was whooping his ass all day though.
And then you fucked up.
Huh?
And you fucked up.
No, no, I was sober then when I was whooping his ass. But you know, when I'm fucked up, like it's like googly moogly. You know what I'm saying?
They gonna take all them victories too.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm gonna beat his ass tomorrow early in the AM. Cause he's weak as fuck, Mike. Get the Madden, Joe. Get the fucking Madden, Mike.
I keep seeing shit on mine talking about broke. That motherfucker's
It's
fucked
not
up.
broke. It's not broke. Trust me,
Seeing
Mike.
all these clips of people, linemen just falling down and shit. Ball
Oh,
doing crazy shit, catches.
I did that to him though. He won by 10 this game though.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's
I
another
beat
thing
his
to win
ass
with the amount of
though. I
points
made
that
him
they
quit.
did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game.
I gave him
To put
10
up that
points and I
number of
lost.
points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this.
You know what else been on it?
Offensive coordinator.
Nah, don't be blowing that hot